it's that time of year. All the tomatoes are being harvested. Nothing hits like a fresh picked garden tomato. And what better to make with than a bunch of tomatoes is some salsa. So I got a bunch of tomatoes here. I got a bunch of tomatillos as well. Some garlic, some jalapeños, red onion, and some poblano peppers. Also got a couple massive Amish farm-grown tomatoes as well. Be adding those in. To this recipe, we're also going to add in a little bit of kosher salt, some sugar to balance out the acidity in the tomatoes. We'll add in some oregano, some ground cumin. I'm gonna add in a little bit of chipotle pepper just to round out every other pepper, but quite a bit of peppers. Mrs. Dash original because, you know. And then I saw on a recipe online some chicken bullion powder is to be added to. So I've never seen that or heard of that. Figured we might as well give it a try. First things first, we will rough chop all of this and we're gonna put it under the broiler and we are going to fire roast it. The fire roasting kind of caramelizes a lot of the sugar in the skin, just brings out a great flavor, kind of an earthy, darker color to it, flavor to it. And then we will pop all this in the food processor. Also have the juice of 2 limes as well. We'll add that to the end. But we're gonna get all this fire roasted under the broiler. And then we will add in our seasonings to the food processor, blend it all together, and fine tune all the spices. And that's the deep red color you're looking for on a homegrown garden fresh tomato. Oh man, amazing. All the veggies are prepped, cut in half on a couple different cookie sheets, and we're going to broil them on high until they are charred, fire roasted. Here we have the contents of our cookie sheet, all food processed and blended up. It's got a great consistency, nice and thick and chunky. We will go ahead and add in our spices. 1 tablespoon of Mrs. Dash Original. 2 tablespoons of dried oregano. 1 tablespoon of ground cumin, 1 tablespoon of our chicken bouillon powder, 2 teaspoons of salt, and finally 2 teaspoons of sugar, white granulated sugar. Lastly, we'll add the juice of 1 lime and 1 teaspoon of chipotle chili powder. Now, because we didn't use as much tomatoes as initially thought, a lot of different peppers in there, which is really, really good, and I really like the flavor. You're gonna add the lime juice in there just to up the acidity a little bit, and then I'm gonna add the chipotle in for a little bit more smokiness. Well, it turned out fantastic. The flavor is very complex, a lot of different things going on. It's amazing. This goes great with tortilla chips. This goes great on a burrito. I'd keep this in the fridge for about up to a week. Or what you can do is you can can it and save it for up to a year. Enjoy. Well, it has been a couple days, and that has given the flavors a lot of time to kind of gel together. So let's give it a taste test. Interesting. Getting a lot of sweetness up front. I think that might have been from the caramelization of the peppers. But overall, really great flavor. Very complex. A little bit of heat, not too much, which is nice. Smoky flavor. Real sweet. crunchy, which is delicious. This is a great consistency. Yeah, overall, I'd say give this about a 8.7 out of 10. It was really good. Really enjoy it.